Have you ever wondered what CARRBORO, North Carolina is like? And is it really any different than Chapel Hill? Today, I'm exploring CARRBORO as a part of my summer series, Getting to Know the Triangle. So stay tuned. Hi, and welcome back. I'm Christina Morris, the Realtor in Your Corner. I'm affiliated with RE/MAX United here in the Raleigh-Durham, Chapel Hill area in North Carolina. And I create and post these videos each Friday, hoping that they're helpful to those who are trying to relocate to our area. Okay, let's get right into it. Practically speaking, CARRBORO is almost a part of Chapel Hill, but it's really completely separate with its own identity and vibe. CARRBORO is an artsy and progressive community that's home to lots of trendy, hole-in-the-wall bars and cool coffee shops and interesting art boutiques. It's a great place for foodies and art lovers. Not a destination if you're looking for chain restaurants, but you'll find great local fare to be more unique and fresher. It has an urban, suburban feel and with a bit more high-density housing. There seem to be more renters than homeowners, as many who live in CARRBORO commute to Chapel Hill for school or work. CARRBORO also has a historic feel that makes you feel like you've stepped back a little bit in time, but it also feels super trendy all at the same time. It's a small town by size and population. It's only 6.5 square miles with a little over 21,000 people. Located just to the west and right up against Chapel Hill, it's often considered a bedroom community. Main Street is the main thoroughfare into and through town. Although there's no major interstate nearby, but I-40 can be accessed pretty easily from NC 54 and 15501 going around Chapel Hill. The town is popular for nightlife, and you'll find some interesting restaurants and several college bars. The Cat's Cradle is a popular and iconic music venue on Main Street where famous bands like REM, Pearl Jam, and Nirvana performed. Another interesting find is the station, a 1882 train station converted to a festive bar with live music, DJs, karaoke, and lots of outdoor areas. CARRBORO is also home to several breweries like Steel String Brewing and Dingo Dog Brewing. The Oak Leaf is a popular locally owned restaurant known for its modern fine dining, extensive wine list, and locally sourced cuisine. Speaking of locally sourced, the CARRBORO's Farmers Market is considered the freshest, most locally grown produce in the area, with all vendors within just a 50-mile radius. Local farmers have been selling their products here since 1978, and you can find produce, prepared foods, flowers, crafts, along with tastings and cooking demonstrations and music and master gardeners education fairs. This is just the tip of the iceberg for places to dine, drink, and be entertained in CARRBORO. The town of CARRBORO operates many local parks as well as walking and biking trails. The town has a silver level designation as a bike-friendly community, and park facilities range from all sorts of ball fields and courts to picnic areas, dog parks, disc golf, and fishing ponds. You'll also find that community gardens are popular for CARRBORO, being run by volunteer residents within the community. There is a thriving art and cultural scene in CARRBORO. This year, CARRBORO was named one of the top 5 small towns for the arts in the United States by 24/7 Tempo, a member of the financial news and opinion company 24/7 Wall Street. The article stated that in CARRBORO there are 3.4 art institutions per 1,000 establishments and 3.4 arts employees for every 1,000 employees. The town also hosts several popular festivals throughout the year, including the CARRBORO Film Festival and the CARRBORO Music Festival, among many others. Shopping in CARRBORO will be a treat if you enjoy small, unique boutiques and locally sourced products. At the heart of or at the front yard of CARRBORO is Weaver Street Market. This is a community co-op of locally grown produce and products. Next door you'll find Carr Mill, that was originally a cotton mill but has since been renovated to house many retail stores and restaurants. For big box stores and chain store shopping, you'll have to venture into nearby Chapel Hill. CARRBORO is part of the Chapel Hill CARRBORO City Schools, which are ranked the highest in the state by niche.com. The district operates 3 high schools, 4 middle schools, and 11 elementary schools, as well as a school for young people being treated at the nearby UNC hospital and an alternative high school. These schools serve more than 12,000 students. Chapel Hill CARRBORO Schools is also among the highest in per pupil funding. Many folks who live in CARRBORO do so because it is such a walkable community, so I wouldn't imagine that many of them will want to commute very far. But if you need to commute, RTP is only going to be about 20 miles. Typically, it will take about 24 to 45 minutes depending on traffic. Commuting to Durham is just 14 miles or typically 22 to 50 minutes, again depending on traffic. Raleigh, of course, will be much further at about 30 miles away and could take up to 40 minutes with no traffic or up to an hour in heavy traffic. In regards to housing, CARRBORO is one of the more expensive areas of the Triangle, with the median price of existing home sales at about $520,000, which is up an astounding 40% over 2021. However, it's still more affordable than Chapel Hill and the popular Wake County suburb of Cary, but it's more expensive than Durham, at least in terms of existing single-family home sales. To give you an example of what the typical housing looks like in CARRBORO, this is an example of a recently sold condo near the hip and happening area of Main Street in Sylvia Square. This 880 square foot, 2-bedroom, 1-bath condo sold for $260,000 in February of 2022. It was built in 1979 and has an HOA expense of $260 per month, and property taxes were about $2,500. This townhome sold for $560,000 in May of 2022. It has 2,100 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, and a 1-car garage. It was built in 1987 and has an HOA expense of $380 per month, with property taxes at $6,700 per year. You'll see that property taxes inside CARRBORO and the County of Orange are higher than in other areas of the Triangle. It's highly sought after because of the school system. Here's an example of an existing single-family home on the north side, a detached bungalow built in 1955. This home sold in April of 2022 for $365,000. It has just over 1,000 square feet, 4 bedrooms, and 2 bathrooms. There's no HOA, and property taxes were about $3,200. This is a newly built contemporary single-family home that also sold in April for $596,000 and has 1,500 square feet, 3 bedrooms, and 3 bathrooms. There's no HOA. Property taxes are unknown, as this is a newly built home. Overall, CARRBORO is a really neat place to live if you're looking for a laid-back lifestyle in an area that is very walkable. It's also a great place to visit if you live anywhere near in the Triangle area. I would definitely encourage you to do so. Let me know if you have more questions about living or moving to Hillsboro, or if you live in the area, let me know your favorite thing about Hillsboro in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'm Christina Morris, the Realtor in Your Corner, and I hope you have a wonderful day.